Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sean from Sean's Drum Lesson. Today I want to talk about odd time signatures and how to play and think better in odd time. So here we go. So in my years of teaching, the number one mistake people make when they approach odd time is they kind of think of it as like a whole new style of music where you kind of have to learn this whole new beat that comes along with the style of 7/8 or 7/4 or 5 or whatever odd time signature you have. But odd time is really just something that affects the measures that go by rather than the style itself. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to take a simple rock pop style beat and compare it to our odd time signatures, whether it's over 4 or over 8. And we're just going to talk about what notes you're going to subtract or what notes you're going to add, again, compared to a 4/4 time signature rock pop beat. We're going to start off by talking about time signatures over 4. So a lot of times the mistake people make when they approach a 7/4 beat or 3/4 or whatever it is, they think of the quarter note being a little too fast. So for instance, if you're thinking in 7/4, you want to think a normal tempo. A normal tempo probably lives around like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. So you're going to think in 7 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, so on and so forth. Right? A lot of people come in and they want to think about 7 as like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's going to be your odd time signatures over 8. The time signature we're going to start out with is 3/4. And so as you can see, basically what we do is if you have a 4/4 beat, obviously 3/4 is one count less. So all I did was just cut off count 4 of a regular 4/4 pop rock beat, and this is what you have. The next time signature is 5/4, and if you compare that to 4/4, it's obviously one count over 4/4. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first beat of a 4/4 measure and just add that after count 4 to create count 5, and there's the beat. And the next time signature over 4 is going to be 7/4. Now again, if you think about comparing it to 4/4, it is 3 counts past 4/4. So what we're going to do is going to take, again, the first 3 counts of a 4/4 measure and add that to a 4/4 measure. And so you create a 7/4 measure and it sounds something like this. So the next time signatures we're going to be looking at are numbers over 8. When you approach this time signature, now you can be thinking in a faster speed. So for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your beat can be that fast now. The first time signature in 8 we're going to check out is a 3/8 measure. Now again, you don't really play in 3/8 very much, but I just want to talk about how 3/8 compares to 4/4. If we imagine for a second that a 4/4 measure is an 8, it's really 8/8. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first 3/8 notes of a 4/4 measure or 8/8 measure and basically turn that into a beat. So you have something like this. The next time signature we're going to look at is a 5/8 measure. So again, comparing that to 4/4 or 8/8 in this case, it's going to be the first 5/8 notes of that measure. Another thing you want to do when you think in this way is you want to think 1 and 2 and 3, right? So that's 5 eighth notes right there. 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. So here's the beat. The next time signature is going to be 7/8, which is obviously 1 eighth note less than a full 4/4 measure. So the beat looks something like this. So anytime you play above a 7/8 measure, whether it's a 9/8 measure, 11/8, 13/8, all you have to do is just decide how many eighth notes is your measure past a 4/4 measure or an 8/8 measure. So for instance, if you have an 11/8 measure, you're basically playing 3 eighth notes more than a 4/4 measure. So all you got to do is just plug a 4/4 measure with a 3/8 measure, and there you go, you have 11/8. Another thing that helps me is when you're counting these odd time measures, try to think about again how it compares to 4. So for instance, if you have a 5/8 measure, you want to count 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3. If you have a 7/8 measure, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1. If you have, say, a 13/8 measure, you would have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 1. So in this video, I gave you guys just a very quick, simple way to think in odd time and be more comfortable in odd time, and hopefully an approach to start playing in odd time, because again, if you don't really know about this whole thing, you can really get confused and think that 7/8 is like this whole brand new beat that you have to learn, when really it's not the case at all. Another thing that I showed you in this video is really how to play a simple, easy beat into odd time measures. So maybe something that you could try is maybe you're working on a beat of your own, and so I want you to think about how that beat would compare in all of these odd time signatures that we talked about today. So that'd be a fun exercise for you to try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I really hope it helped out. If you could give me a like, that'd be awesome, or even hit the subscribe button, that'd be even better. Thank you guys so much, and be on the lookout for more Sean's drum lesson videos. Appreciate it, guys. See you later.